Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you anywhere you may be joining us from all over the world. This is John Consulting, your strategic business growth support partner. So, we are back on this live streaming again to give you an exciting stream information topic concerning your business. And if you can remember this of August, we started a series, and this series will continue till the end of the month and beyond. So, if you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, thank you very much. If you are our existing clients or prospective clients and you've been watching our videos, please make sure you share it with other business owners around you. And if this is your first time of joining us on this YouTube channel, this is the right place for you to be. Please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Anytime you come across any of our videos, please, if it is your first time, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So the live stream we brought to you at the beginning of this month was why tax matters under Nigerian Tax Reform Act 2025 for individuals. Individual includes entrepreneur, the business owner, the salary earner, the workers, the freelancers, the content creator. So the video is live on our channel, so you can do well to watch it. They are practical videos. They are videos that you need to watch because it will give you understanding, clarity, and up-to-date information as regards all that you need to know concerning tax and you being compliant, and of course why it is important for you to stay compliant in paying your tax. So please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates for business, accounting, tax, compliance, audit, business automation, and of course, anything and everything that relates to business compliances. So do well to reach out to us. We are available for all business owners all over the world, in any part or any nations of the world. So thank you for joining us on today's live streaming. So as you can see, it's a continuation to the live stream we brought to you the last time. So today's title, in continuation of the last live stream, is why tax matters under Nigerian Tax Reform Act 2025 for SMEs. And by the way, we have close to 350 videos that we have streamed on this YouTube channel. So do well to check all those videos out, from CAC, we are CAC accredited agents, to all the tax reform at 2025. We've dissected it, so you can do well to watch them. And of course, for accounting, business growth, business strategy, on budgeting, on audit, and everything on business compliances, we have all the videos on this YouTube channel, and we are your sure plug for all your business compliances. We can serve as your tax consultant, we can serve as your external auditor, we can serve as your outsource accountant, we can serve as your compliance professional, we can also serve as your CAC accredited agent. So we are number one professional consulting firm. So let's dive into today's video. So hello and welcome to John Consulting for another insightful session. We are delighted to have you to join us today as we discuss a very important topic. The topic is why tax matters under Nigeria's Tax Reform Act 2025 for SMEs. So whether you're a startup founder, business owner, entrepreneur, trader, consultant, manufacturer, service provider, or SME manager, this session is designed specifically for you because we are rooting for your business. We want that business to thrive, to grow, and to remain sustainable. That is why we are committed to this course in enlightening you and, of course, to also serve you in all our professional consulting services. So, Nigeria's tax landscape has changed significantly with the introduction of the Tax Reform Act 2025. And we told you in all our videos on this tax reform that we have four of these acts. The first one is the Nigerian Tax Act, which we call NTA 2025. The second act is Nigerian Tax Administrative Act, which the acronym is NTAA 2025. Then we have Nigerian Revenue Service Act NRSA 2025, and we also have Joint Revenue Board Act JRBA 2025. So these are the four reform acts that have changed the landscape of tax in Nigeria. So these reforms is a very important reforms because it was designed and it was signed into law on the 26th of June 2025 and formed the foundation of Nigeria's tax system. It's a new tax system and it is aimed at simplifying compliance, improving tax administration, reduce multiple taxation, and support business growth. And it is doing that very well. We can assure you of that. So today we'll be explaining why tax matters more than ever before and what SMEs must do to remain compliant and profitable. So please, if you are watching us live right now and this is your first time, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share with other business owners around you. So we'll be breaking this live streaming into sections. In section number 1, we have SMEs are the backbone of Nigeria's economy. So SMEs contribute significantly to empowerment generation, employment generation, to innovation and economic growth. However, many SMEs struggle with one, poor bookkeeping, tax ignorance, multiple levies, regulatory compliance issues, and of course, cash flow challenges. So the Tax Reform Act seeks to create a more business-friendly tax environment while encouraging compliance, and it is doing that very well. So we quickly move to section number 2, which is why tax matters for SME. So the thing you need to know is that tax compliance protects your business. Tax compliance is an asset for you in this Nigerian Tax Reform Act. So failure to comply to tax law can result into 1, penalties, interest charges, tax audit, enforcement actions, and business disruption. And no reasonable, logical business owner will want all of this to happen into his business. So a compliant business enjoys peace of mind and focuses on growth rather than tax disruption. So tax compliance improves business credibility. So that is why tax matters for SME. It protects the business and it also improves business credibility. It's a goodwill for you. So many opportunities requires evidence of tax compliance, which include government contracts, grants and intervention funds, bank loans, investor fundings, and corporate tax compliance outweigh non-compliance. And we've said it here on this YouTube channel that it is cheaper to be compliant while expensive. So you need to be tax compliant and you need to reach out to us to serve as your tax consultant, as your external auditor, as your outsourced accountant, tax advisor. We are professional and you are sure we will partner with you very well when you reach out to us. We deliver professionally. So without proper tax record, you must know that your business may lose valuable opportunities. So you don't want to lose valuable opportunity. That is why you need to be tax compliant. It is not when you need tax certificate, tax clearance certificate, need one record or the other before you start running scatter in putting all your tax compliance in place. This is the right time to do it. Once your business has been formalized, the next thing is to go ahead with tax registration, and we do all of this for business owners. So business benefit of being tax compliance is tax compliance support business expansion. When you are tax compliant, it supports business expansion. So as your business grows, investors and lenders will examine your tax filings, your financial statements, and your compliance history. They do check all of that. And when they check, if you are found wanting, you might lose all these opportunities. So business with strong compliance records are more attractive to investors and financial institutions. So in section number 3, we have key benefits of the Tax Reform Act for SMEs. Key benefits of the Tax Reform Act for SMEs. So one of the benefits, number one, is increase small company threshold. It increase small company threshold. Unlike before in the old tax system, the exemption for small company was 25 million, but now it has been increased to 100 million for VAT exemption and 50 million for income tax filing. So of course for remittance you can still file even though you are within the threshold, you must still file but you will not pay any income tax. So this increase small company threshold. So one of the most significant changes is the increase in the threshold for small companies. So under the new law, companies with annual turnover not exceeding 100 million and fixed assets not exceeding 250 million qualify as small companies and enjoy substantial tax reliefs. And this is a big win for SMEs that are compliant. So reach out to us, we can assist you, we can serve you, and we can partner with you in ensuring that your business is tax compliant. So this is a major improvement for 25 million, just like I said earlier on. So the benefit number 2 is reduction in compliance burden. So the reform seeks to simplify tax administration and reduce unnecessary complexity for taxpayers. So the objective is to make compliance easier, particularly for SMEs, and this is what the reform is actually doing. So in benefit number 3, we have improved tax administration. So under this improved tax administration, We have the establishment of the Nigerian Revenue Service provides a more coordinated framework for tax administration and revenue collection. So it has actually improved tax administration. So this means that businesses can expect greater standardization and improved taxpayer services. And of course, since the introduction of this Nigerian Tax Reform Act, the Nigerian Revenue Service, formerly known as Federal Inland Revenue Service, have tripled their revenue generation. So it is a win for the business and it is a win for the Nigerian Revenue Service. So in benefit number 4, elimination of multiple taxation. So the reform aims to streamline taxes and reduce overlapping tax obligations that have historically burdened businesses. In the old tax system, there was a lot of complexity which created a lot of burdens for businesses. But this Nigerian Tax Reform Act has actually eliminated all those multiple taxations and burden that have been created in the old tax system. So it has totally eliminated it. So in section number 4, as we move on this streaming, we have common tax mistakes SMEs must avoid. The first mistake is not registering for taxes. There are some businesses that are found or they are not even registering for tax at all. And it is during the time that they need their tax clearance certificate, they start running a tax letter. In fact, some will even be requesting for tax clearance certificate without even registering for taxes, and that is not possible. It is when you've registered for tax and you have been filing your tax up to date before you can qualify to get your tax clearance certificate. So if you have outstanding remittances or filings, it is not possible to get your tax clearance certificate. You must file up to date all these tax filing, taxes that are due, taxes that are pending. You must file them up to date and ensure that you are fully compliant before you talk about getting tax clearance certificate. So many SMEs start operations without proper registration and compliance structures. So this exposes the business to future penalties and compliance risks. And a lot of businesses have been having the presence of Nigerian Revenue Service to come, like doing audits. They have been coming for audits to those businesses that are meant to be compliant but they are non-compliant. In fact, we have a video on this YouTube channel on what actually trigger Nigerian Revenue Service to come and audit or to carry out investigation in your business. So it is in the best interest of SMEs and every business owners to ensure that they file all their business up to date. So non-compliance on this non-registration result into exposure of the business to future penalties and compliance risks. So mistake number 2 is poor record keeping. Like we've said over and over on this YouTube channel, that record is everything. It is record that will qualify you for exemption, for relief, and for any other benefit that are available for your business in this tax reform act. Just know that without record, there is no benefit, no exemption, and no tax reliefs. So without accurate record, businesses cannot determine profit correctly. Because how do you want to get your profit if you don't have your record? So they cannot determine or calculate their taxes accurately. They cannot also defend themselves during audit if they fail to have a proper record. So proper accounting and bookkeeping is the foundation of tax compliance. We'll say that again. Proper bookkeeping and accounting is the foundation of tax compliance. So mistake number 3 is missing filing deadlines. Missing filing deadline. You are meant to remit your payee the 10th day of the following month. That means the payroll deduction of July 2025 must be remitted this August 10th, 2026. So if you miss that filing, you're already creating a problem for yourself. So late filing often leads to number one, penalties, interest charges, compliance challenges, so it can result into that. So create a tax compliance calendar for your business in order to stay compliant and to file as and when due. You must create a tax compliance calendar for your business. So in mistake number 4, we have mixing personal and business transactions. In fact, we have a video on this on our YouTube channel. So separate business account from personal account. This improves transparency and simplify tax reporting. So in section number 5, what every SME should do now. What every SME should do now. So step number 1 is you need to review your tax status. So here you need to ask yourself this question: are all tax registration completed? Are returns up to date? Are statutory remittances current? Are they current? All the statutory remittances, are they current and up to date? So you must ask yourself all these questions. And in step number 2, you must maintain proper books of accounts. So under here, every SME should maintain cash book, sales records, expense records, payroll records, inventory records, and bank reconciliation reports. This is very important in maintaining a proper book of account. In step number 3, understand applicable taxes. So you need to understand each taxes and how it affects your business. So depending on your business structure and activities, applicable taxes may include: 1, company income tax if you are registered as a limited liability company; value added tax, which affect every business. It relates to every business, either SME, either limited liability company. Then we also have withholding tax. Then we have payee, pay as you earn. Then we have development levy, and we have other statutory obligations that you need to understand and comply with as it affects or relates to your business. Then you need to seek professional guidance where necessary, and this is where we come in ensuring your tax compliances are up to date and you are fully compliant. So in step number 4, engage tax professional. We are your tax professional. We are your tax consultant. We are your tax advisor. We are your tax expert. Please feel free to reach out to us. We have all our contacts on this YouTube channel. So professional tax advisor help businesses. We are the professional tax advisor to Zone Consulting, and we help you to reduce compliance risks. We help you to identify legitimate tax reliefs. We help you to definitely avoid penalties, and we help you to improve your tax efficiency. So all these and many more are what we do as your tax consultant in partnering with you for progress. So how to John Consulting, the tax advisor, the tax consultant, the tax expert, the tax professional, how we can help you. So at Tozon Consulting, we assist SMEs with tax registration. We've done a lot of tax registration for businesses. We help in filing, tax filing and compliance. We do this a lot for businesses. We help in VAT administration. We help in payee compliance, financial reporting, accounting and bookkeeping, audit services, business advisory, CAC compliance, business growth strategy, and of course we serve as a tax consultant, external auditor, CAC accredited agent, outsourced accountant, and of course your compliance professional. So anything about your business, we are your shop floor to ensure that all the compliances are put in place. So our goal is to help SMEs remain fully compliant, profitable, and sustainable. So as we bring this video to a close, we need to hear this. The Tax Reform Act 2025 represents one of the most significant changes in the Nigerian tax system in decades. So for SMEs, the message is clear. Tax compliance is no longer optional, it is a strategic business tool, and we are your strategic business growth support partner. So businesses that understand and comply with the new tax framework will enjoy: one, greater credibility, better access to finance, reduce compliance risks, improved business sustainability, and the earlier you position your business for compliance, the greater your competitive advantage. So thank you for joining us in today's live session. So if you found this video valuable, please make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to John Consulting YouTube channel, share with fellow business owners and entrepreneurs, and drop your question in the comment section. Let's hear from you. Until next time we meet, stay compliant, stay profitable, and keep building your business in a sustainable way. Thank you and see you in another live streaming session. Bye for now.